Hi loves, welcome to my channel, welcome if you're new. It's Cass. Please like, subscribe and all those fun things. Today's video is all about this astrology deck that I got. So it is Heavenly Bodies Astrology, the deck and little guidebook by Lily Ashwell. So I had been looking at getting a deck for astrology, but I wasn't really sure what one, and I wasn't looking for one when I stumbled across this. I only ever really buy decks and things like this when they really jump out at me. If I get a particular feeling towards it, which I did with this one. So I'm not familiar with Lily Ashwell. Yeah, I don't really know anything about her. But this deck jumped out at me at Dimex yesterday, so I bought it. There's Simba. I decided I wanted to film the unboxing of this, though I kind of failed because I already took the wrapper off camera without thinking, but I haven't looked inside it. I haven't gone through the cards, so it is going to be a very genuine kind of look through, and I'll take the camera through as well to like show each individual card with a closer look, but at the moment it looks like this. But it looks really pretty. That's the back. Okay, so here goes. Okay, so it's a sleeve, and this is the box. It's really pretty. That's the back of it. I think it was the colors also that just kind of drew me to it. I don't know, it's like sky and galaxy pastel kind of colors. It's just beautiful. It's a solid box and it's got a little magnetic opening. Oh, that's beautiful. The book is actually hardcover. I didn't know that, so bonus points, because like a hardcover book is just something about hardcover books. But yeah, I genuinely didn't know this was a hardcover. And on the opening it says, "Heaven is under our feet as well as over our head." And it's a quote by Henry David Thoreau, 1845. Wow, that's really pretty. So nice. It says "Heaven through earth and spirit through body" on the back, and it's by, I don't know the brand, CICO, is that Kiko? Books anyway. And it's kind of got like a journal kind of feel to it. Oh wow. It's really pretty. I'm gonna set it aside for now though and get back to showing you guys what's in the box, and then I'll come back to show you this. It is so pretty. Another thing I realized, I didn't know this till after I bought it, but I looked it up because, like I said, I'd had a look at a few astrology decks, but I wasn't really sure like what to get. I realized this one was only published last month, so it is relatively new, hence why I guess I hadn't seen it before. It's really pretty. The box is beautiful. It's got a little like hard box as well for the cards. Oh, and it's got I think another quote on the back. It says, "I live my life in growing orbits which move over things of this world. Perhaps I can never achieve the last, but that will be my attempt. I am circling around God, around the ancient tower, and I've been circling for 1,000 years, and I still don't know if I'm a falcon or a storm or a great song." And that's by Raina Maria Rilke, 1899. That is beautiful. The more I look at this deck, like the more I'm feeling like really attracted to it, just drawn to it. I guess drawn to it's probably a better word than attracted to. And it says in the box, to see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower, to hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. William Blake, 1803. That is, oh, I'm not familiar with these quotes either. They're beautiful. It's the cards. Oh, and that's what's on the back of the book as well. Heaven through earth and spirit through body. It's got a little ribbon. And it's got a beautiful little paper around it. I don't want to break it because it just looks so nice. So I'm going to try to slip them out. Success. The cards feel very much like a matte finish. Yeah, like a matte cardstock kind of finish, so not like over gloss. And I purposely haven't turned them over yet because I don't know what they look like. And it's going to be as much of a surprise for me as it's going to be for you if you're not familiar with this deck. So I'm going to adjust the camera so that I can go through each card and show you. I've just set out all the boxes so you can see everything kind of fanned out on the table. Sorry it's a little dark and gloomy. It's actually just hit autumn, but it is pouring with rain and just a very like dull kind of day. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. The cats are running around and it's raining quite heavily, but the cats are in the house, so it's okay. Alright, so the first card we have here is the Sun. It is self-express and embody truth. The Moon satisfies emotional needs, nurture self and others. Mercury, think, learn, network and communicate. Venus, give and receive love and find value. I don't know why my hands are shaking, sorry. Maybe I've had too much coffee today. Mars, move forward and defend self. Saturn, feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. Jupiter, grow and expand. Uranus, radically change. Sorry guys, it is really bucketing down. We are literally only like 4 days into autumn though, so I don't know what's going on with that. Neptune, dream and transcend. Pluto has always been actually my favorite planet because it's a dwarf planet, and I feel bad for it because people argue that it's not technically a planet, but I think just because it's a dwarf planet it should still be referred to as a normal planet. So there's Pluto. Transform. That's the cats running around. Is that Chiron? Chiron? Hurt and heal? I'm not sure what that says, or if I know that word. Sorry, Willow is only not even 5 months old, so she's never actually seen a storm before, so she's freaking out a little bit, but she's okay. Aries, independence, bravery and passion. Taurus, trust, patience and sensuality. Gemini, curiosity, intellect and networking. Cancer, nurture, comfort and protection. Leo, self-confidence, loyalty and creativity. Virgo, integrity, reverence and service. Libra, consideration, fairness and harmony. Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. That's Simba playing with his cat treat thing. Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Pisces, so this is my zodiac. This is intimacy, innovation, and compassion. Okay, then it goes into houses. So house 1 is individuality, self-image, and approach to life. House 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. House 3, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. House 4, cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. House 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. I'm loving these, the colors are beautiful. House 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romance, partnerships. House 8, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. House 9, spiritual growth. House 10, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. House 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. House 12, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. This one's conjunction, a union, merging, and coming together. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Trine, I think. Trine, like triangle, because it's got a triangle, I think. Angelic, support, harmony, and perfect flow. Square, a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. Earth, persistence, patience, and practicality. Air, okay, so now it's going to the elements. Air is open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Water, sensitivity, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Oh, and I just realized as well, it's got like the star signs here of like the relevance. And that makes sense. So there's Pisces, and I'm Pisces. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, both of these ones, these are definitely my favorite cards so far, Yin and Yang. So Yin says intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. It's beautiful. And Yang is productivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. I actually love that so much. These two are the cards that have definitely stood out to me so far the most. Cardinal, indignation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. North Node, destined to have. And the last card is South Node, destined to release. These are beautiful. Like, just the color coordination and how they all like go together. Like, they all seem to have the same kind of theme, yet each one complements the other so nicely. They're beautiful. Just putting a few out so you can see them all together. Wow. They're really, really pretty. Now I'm going to move on to the book. I'll just have a quick flip through so you can see, just in case you are interested in maybe getting this deck and you want to see what's involved in the book. So it is hardcover, so that is automatically a win for me. I love a hardcover book. It is beautiful. It says here, people travel to wonder at the height of mountains, at the huge waves of the seas, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motion of the stars, and yet they pass by themselves without wondering. And that's St. Augustine 400. Wow. Heavenly bodies. I just love everything about this. I love the font, the layout, just everything. It's got a little built-in bookmark as well. I always love it when books have those. And I think it's got a little background information for understanding astrology. So if you're new to astrology like me, it seems very beginner friendly. I'm not new to Oracle and Tarot, I'm not overly new to all of that, but as for specifically astrology, I am. I know some stuff, but I've never had a deck or a book purely dedicated to that. So this kind of explains like the planets, the zodiac signs, the houses, what they each must mean. And it'll go into each card and have the meaning. And it's got like a little note page at the end. So you can write notes. I'd have to think really long and hard before I actually wrote anything in this book, because I'd want to use this space here very carefully because there's not a lot of it. It's beautiful. Oh, and it's got a little infinity. It's like my tattoo. It's a double infinity and a moon. It's got some information about the author, or I guess like the creator of this deck here as well, which I'm definitely going to look more into because I didn't really know anything about Lily Ashwell. I actually feel like just drawing a card now, just because I'm really interested to see what I'll draw for my first card, and yeah, I'd like to take you on the journey with me. Sorry, my hands are very shaky today. I must have had too much coffee. Okay, I drew House 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. I am really drawn to this. This is beautiful. It's like the chest cavity, like a rib cage, but then it's a heart-shaped vase and flowers coming out. I'm gonna now look up what it means. Just an overview, it's like the keywords of this. It is health, personal care, practical details, work ethic, and daily life. And you know, that is very relatable to today because it's the middle of the week. I've just got home from work. This is my daily life. A very appropriate card for today. This humble space holds a mundane detail of daily life. It is the framework you maintain to support your personal growth and evolution. It's how you handle personal care and the health of your physical body. It speaks to your discipline, the way that you tend to duties like exercise and your work ethic. It's your experience of work altogether, from interactions with colleagues to work being a joyful part of your life or a painful one. It's everything that keeps a life running and your structure around those things. This is the natural home of detail-oriented Virgo, who practices service as both maintenance and as offering. And being Mercury ruled, it is not as earthbound as it may seem. Without the essentials of this house, you cannot advance into realms of love, spirituality, or philanthropy. It is the house that says you can't give what you don't have. When looked at from the perspective of a lifespan, it can be seen literally as the young adult establishing a practical foundation, or more figuratively, as how you maintain the essentials you need to thrive and progress. That's really nice. And of course, like, I have my own ways of interpreting this to how it relates to me. But yeah, just in case you guys were interested, that is the first card that I drew from this deck. So they are beautiful, these cards. They are gorgeous. I especially love the white borders. I feel like it just makes the picture stand out all that much more. And even though I didn't use the deck properly, like I didn't do a full-on, like, you know, get really into it, whenever I do use any of my decks, this might sound a bit corny, but I like to thank my decks, and I always take good care of them, because I don't know, I just feel like there's something that you should take good care of and you should have a lot of respect for. So I'm just putting my cards back. Thank you. That was my unboxing of the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck and little guidebook by Lily Ashwell. If you're thinking of getting an astrology deck, or like you're interested in this kind of stuff, I think this one's like very beginner friendly, but also it is just gorgeous. So like if you're a collector or something like that as well, this would make a beautiful addition. or if you're not a collector but just little thing like you have like an interest in this like me, then yeah, I still recommend. I think this is beautiful and I can't wait to get into using this more regularly and getting a better understanding of how the cards work and everything. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think you can get this online. It says at the back as well, I forgot to say, it says learn, decode and communicate, and in the decode it says you can visit lilyashwell.com for a copy of your birth chart. So I will find that website. I haven't looked at it yet myself, but I'll find that website and I'll put it in the description below so that you can look that up if you're interested. And I'd imagine you'd be able to buy this online if you want to. I bought it from Dimix and it was like $50 something, so it was a little more on the expensive side. I'm not sure if it's cheaper online, but it just jumped out at me and I bought it on my lunch break at work. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those impulse decisions, but I'm so glad that I got it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.